Hey there everyone, how are you? The day is here. For those who have been following along, you know I just ordered a few weeks ago the Phantom 4 Pro the day it came out. And today I just got it in the mail. I've been waiting all day to get it. So I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a great drone, great experience. This is my fifth drone, my second GPS powered drone. And I'm really excited. You know, I've been working up to this for a very long time. I used to fly cheap Simas, which I did like very much so, and then I've worked my way up. So now I'm at the near top level. Of course, the Inspire is the top, but it should satisfy me for a nice year or so, or even more than that. It costs $1,500, so I want to get my bang for my buck. So we're going to be unboxing it today. For those who are getting a Phantom and you want to see what it's like, or for those who are just bored and want to watch drone videos, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing a whole tutorial series for those who are getting a drone or just want to watch them. I myself wanted to watch tutorials while I was waiting for mine to arrive, so I'm going to return the favor to those who actually want to see it. So, let's begin with the unboxing. Now, if you haven't seen enough videos yet, it comes in a nice kind of styrofoam case, which I'm going to just lay this down and I'm going to pull it out. Now, this one doesn't come with that little sticker like the original Phantom 4 did. So I'm going to pull it out. And it's facing backwards, but I want to put the box over here. If that doesn't give it away, DJI Phantom. Really excited to unbox this, so. Now what we're going to do is this latch right here, pop it like this, and then as you can see right here, you're going to rotate it clockwise. Alright guys, the moment of truth. This is the first time I'm actually putting my eyes on a real Phantom. Here we go. Holy moly. I want to say something else, but I don't think I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. I have a pretty good record. Look at this thing. I don't even want to touch it. It's so nice. Glossy white, fantastic drone. Let's get it out of the box. Oh wow. This thing is actually really heavy. I'm gonna keep that in the box. I'm gonna take out these side things. That bag we're gonna go over in a minute, but I just want to pull the drone out. Because, you know, I mean, what else do you do when you get a drone? You don't just enjoy the accessories. Oh my gosh, it's a lot bigger than it looks like. Online, guys, this looks like it's small compared to some other drones. It's a lot bigger in person, trust me. It's really heavy, solid material. As you can see, we have this little gimbal clip on the bottom. We're not going to look at the drone now. We're going to look at some cool accessories that came. I just pressed the battery. You can see the light in the back there. So, these are propellers, alright? It came instead of a white bag this time. It came in a silver bag that reads DJI on it. Nice leather casing for them. And we have two sets of propellers in here. And I gotta learn how to do the press release, which I'll probably do that in this video. We have the silver caps. And there are cap protectors you gotta cut off or just pull off. So you have the silver rings and the, that's the silver ring. I'm gonna get the black, I'm gonna try to find a black ring. Nice silver ring. Here's a black ring. Actually, that's a black ring. So black ring, I'm going to show you the difference between the black and silver. So quite a distinct difference between them. So I have two black ones out. I actually have three black ones out here. So I'm going to just take out another silver one. There we go. And I got four propellers right here to put on the props, and there are black indications for the black propellers. Alright, next, what we're going to do. Manuals, quick start guide. I advise you read this. I'm going to read it before I do go flying, so I'm going to open that up in just a few minutes. Of course, who could forget the laptop-style charger that is always hard to take out of the box, but still managed to do it. Alright, so you have a cable holder, Velcro, and you have that you plug into the battery right here, and this goes into the controller. I like the charger a lot. Very simple, easy to use. This just connects to the charger to plug into a DC outlet. And then, is that it? I think that's it. I'm going to take out, last but not least, or I have a OTG micro SD USB cable right here, which I'm going to put aside. Got that new drone smell. You know that new technology smell when you walk into an AT&T or Verizon? That's what I smell right now. It's my favorite. Really heavy controller. I do not know how solid it feels right now. I'm going to open it up. My Zero Explorer V controller is a very nice one. It was my favorite out of all the ones, but obviously I've had low price ones my entire career, so this is the ultimate test. This is a lot heavier than the previous previous drones that I've had, so I've got to make sure it will be comfortable in my hands. So one thing that I did not get, and I'm going to explain to you why I didn't get it. I did not buy the Plus version. The Plus is is a built-in 5.5 inch screen. I want a bigger screen, and I don't go on bright stuff that often, so I can fit my tablet. Yeah, I can definitely fit my tablet in here. I was worried about that. All my worries are going aside, so that's all good. And I'm also helping you guys. So I'm gonna finish this unboxing up. I'm gonna pull that off, and then we'll be right back with the controller. Alright, so I got all the plastic off the controller here, and let's see if I can get my phone. Here it is. Alright, so I can just move this out a little bit. To put your phone in there, you gotta pull these clips out if you don't know that already. Pop your phone in there and clip it in nice and simple. It feels, wow, it feels amazing. The hands start the motors, you go like that. Return home, check the battery on this thing. Ooh, they kept it nice and charged. I can hold it down to turn it on. So I also have return home function on here. I have the gimbal back here, as you can hear that noise. And then I have the exposure setting on this side, recording button, or maybe reverse the exposure in the return or the camera adjustment. Pause button, and then video on this side. And I still got to review some of this stuff, but so that's that. And next, the one that I'm sure that you want to see the most, I'm sure that's why you're here, the DJI Phantom 4 Pro. Wow. Look how steady and strong and glossy that thing is. Let's first off by installing the props. I have been watching the videos forever, and I still don't know how to install these things. I know it's a press release, but I'm afraid I'm going to you know, push the motors in too much, and then that will cause issues. So you got to be cautious with that. You got to be careful. And so if you hear in the background the plastic right now, I'm taking off like the plastic film that's like on here. Alright guys, so the controller really works up well. I'm going to turn that off right now. Alright, so that's off. And every day when I ever watch a DJI video, that sound they have in the beginning, I want to hear that right now. So I'm just going to power it on quickly for us. 21. First time it's on. There it is. I love that sound. You know it's a DJI product when you hear that sound. So, oh, look at the lights. They're all in startup mode, but I'm going to turn it off. I don't know how to turn this thing off, actually. I would just pull the battery up. I don't want to damage it, so I'm going to turn it off, and I'm going to figure out how to install the props and remove the plastic film, and then I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Before plugging the battery, I just want to show you guys it quickly. I figured out how to turn it off. You just press it once and press it again to hold. Just the same way you turn it on. It's a big battery. Look at that thing. High capacity Phantom 4. You know, it can go in both ways, but you have to put it in a certain way for it to fully fit in here. And by both ways, the charger, it goes in both ways. Just like with the Apple Lightning cable. So I'm going to charge that up. It's only one charged, and then I'm going to just charge it up so we can do a test flight. And it's not that much lighter without the battery on it. So, you know, the battery doesn't add too much weight like my old drone did. The battery's plugged in, and now I'm ready to install the props. I'm just going to show you how to install one, and then I'm going to install the rest on my own. So, as you can see, it's a silver cap. So, this has a black cap on it. This one's a silver. It's no cap. And what I mean by cap, you can see the 3 black dots right here. You see those 3 black dots? 1, 2, 3. This one's got none of them. So, in order to install it, it's actually very simple. Alright, so just kind of line it up on here until it kind of like that. As you can see, it just hooked on a little bit. Just push and turn a little bit. And now it's installed. Really works well. I like it a lot. Battery's charging right now, and I'm going to install these and then remove the gimbal. We're going to look over that, and then that's going to wrap it up for our unboxing. Alright, so I'm just going to wrap up. I'm going to take the last plastic film off my last prop and install it. That's the black prop, so I'm going to spin it the opposite way. And I have to remove all the tape, all that, remove all the warnings, read through the manuals before we can take this thing up for our first flight. Now, it is a very expensive drone, which has good GPS on it, and it virtually is crash proof. Now, it is bound to have issues with it. I've never seen any issues encountered with it. I have seen battery cuts, but that was with the Phantom 3 model, and they did fix that with these models. It shouldn't be too hard to fly, especially for beginners. I am a professional, so I actually do pretty well. These are collision avoidance sensors. Now they're all around the quad. They used to just be in the front right here, now they're on the side. They're still on the bottom, and of course the back and the side. So both sides have the same ones on them. Very good. I like it a lot. And of course, it's now kind of crash proof. I don't understand why they put the tape in there hard like that. I'm going to have to get that off in a little bit. But overall, I like the packaging of most of it. There are a few things that are tricky to get, like the tape. is a little tricky on that camera, and the controller were a little hard to take off, and the motor, what do you call it? The propellers had that film on. Now, I have never had a drone this high quality. I've never had the experience that some packagers at DJI have, so they may have encountered more issues when packaging, so I really can't judge for that. I assume they have had that issue, and that's why they have updated all this. But overall, it's a really simple setup, nice and quick, and you can be in the air within like an hour. Like I said, you can read the manuals and all that, make sure you have everything fully off, and you'll be ready to fly. So now let's look at the gimbal. We have the gimbal guard on here, which I'm going to have to learn how to install, how to put back on, because yes, you do want to use it again. And it holds the gimbal nice and safe during transportation. And to pull it off, you just go down on one side, and I don't want to damage the camera, so just like that. Look at that gimbal. 1-inch sensor. Alright guys, so 4K, 1080, or not 1080p, 4K at 60 frames per second. Really nice camera. I like it a lot. So I'm going to just finish up. I'm going to take off all these stickers as well. And, I mean, any questions, leave it in the description. I'm going to be doing a lot of flying with this guy on my channel. I'm going to be, anyway, so this here I'm going to be recording my podcast using him. As you know, we fly while we're doing our podcast, and we play that footage while you guys are listening into the podcast. So I'm just going to take all these off quickly. I'll be flying, like I said. Alright, so I read all these just to give you a motor warning, and just pull them all off quickly, and then we'll continue on with our pre-flight. Guys, overall, this is the DJI Phantom 4. I am currently, or Phantom 4 DJI 4 Professional, I'm sorry, with the 1-inch sensor and all that, collision avoidance. Next video, I'm going to be doing a test flight. My first impression, it's heavy, but it's really nice. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. This is Zach from the King of Drones signing off. Till next time, have a great day.